Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I've created this look here using my Deck of Scarlet palette. And Deck of Scarlet is a new makeup subscription service if you guys aren't familiar. Every 2 months they come out with a new palette, and each time they collaborate with a new top YouTuber, which is really cool. So this month they have collaborated with Sonjdradeluxe. I've watched her for a few long years now. She's honestly amazing. And this is the product, this is the palette, sorry, that they've created together. And I just want to talk about the packaging. I'm obsessed with the packaging. My two favorite things are black, anything black, and then roses. So black roses is like bomb. Now in the palette you get 3 eyeshadows, 2 cheek colors, 2 lip options, and 2 pencils, which is a eyeliner and a lip liner. You literally get this entire palette with all the key products you need to create a whole look with. And there's so many different looks that you can create with this palette. So I'm gonna go ahead and do some swatches for you guys. Starting off with the eyeshadows, this is literally one swatch. You can see how hella pigmented they are. They're very smooth and easy to blend as well, which is really important. And this color combo is definitely up my alley. The lip shades you get a nude and a dark shade, which is really good for those who kind of want to change it up or have 2 different lip options. You've got the dark winey shade, and then you've also got the nudie peach. And of course you can mix them together to create a whole different color. The lip liner you get is like a brownish wine shade, and then the other pencil is the black eye pencil, which is straight matte black. Lastly, you've got a bronzer and highlighter. You can't really see them properly because the lights blow it out. The bronzer is definitely a lot more deeper, warmer and bronzier, and the highlighters have like really nice shimmers in it, but you'll see me use it in this tutorial and you'll be able to see the pigmentation and all of that. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into the tutorial. First, I'm applying concealer as a base before eyeshadows. I'm going to blend this across the entire eyelid. I'm going to blend it out, and then I'm going to set it with a bit of translucent powder. I'm using the bronzer Montego Bay from the palette. This is going to be my transition color, and I'm just going to buff that through my crease and slightly up towards the brow. The next shade I'm using is Air, and this is the matte burgundy. This is super pigmented, so start off with a light hand. You only need a little bit on the brush. So I'm just going to blend this through my crease, and I'm going to slowly add more to build up the intensity. So now I've gone in with a bit more of the burgundy maroon shade, and I'm using a little bit more pressure just to build more depth in the crease. Next, I'm adding black rose, the matte black, to the very outer corner of the eyes. I used a pencil brush first to apply it, and then I went in with my blending brush to blend it out. Now I'm using a makeup wipe. These are my favorites from Neutrogena, and I'm just going to create that sharp look with my eyeshadow. You can also use tape if it's easier. I'm now going to apply a bit of the black eye pencil to my waterline, only at the very end though. So I'm not putting the black pencil through my entire waterline, just at the outer edge. I'm just going to do a quick touch up, adding more black to connect the shadow to my lower lash line. Dipping into Maya, the rose shade, I'm going to apply this first over the mobile eyelid. Then over top I'm applying the highlighter shade to create more of a lighter pink shade. Using the highlighter, it's called Shimmy Shimmy Ya. I wet my brush a little bit, and then I applied that highlighter to the inner corner of my eyes to make it pop, and also under the brow bone. Now I'm just going to apply mascara to my top lashes, and then I'm going to put on my false eyelashes. Then I'm going to do the other eye off camera, and then I'll be back. So I'm going to miss primer today. I'm just going straight in with foundation. I'm using Inglot's HD foundation in 77, and I'm just going to use my Real Techniques sponge to blend it in. Using NARS concealer in Custard, I've applied this under my eyes and a little bit down the T-zone, and I'm just going to use that same sponge to dab it in. Today I'm going to do a cream contour using my RCMA foundation palette, and I'm just using one of the darker shades. So I'm going to start off by sculpting my cheeks, and then I'm also going to blend it into my hairline, across the forehead and my jawline. Now to set the concealer, I'm using Laura Mercier translucent powder. We're going to do a bit of baking, and we're going to let that sit for about 5 minutes. In the meantime, I'm using the same powder, and I'm lightly going to dust this across the other areas of my face just to set the foundation and also my cream contour. Okay, so moving on to bronzer. I love this bronzer that comes in this palette. I'm definitely going to be using it a lot more. So I'm applying bronzer in the same areas that I've contoured, and we're just gonna hella bronze up my face because I love to look bronze. So we're going to wipe away the powder under my eyes before moving on. Going back to the eyes, I'm using Maya again and applying this along my lash line and blending it into the black. And then I'm gonna go ahead and apply mascara to my bottom lashes. Now we're gonna get started on highlighter. So the highlighter is called Shimmy Shimmy Ya, the most bomb name ever. I'm going to dust this above the cheeks for a pretty candlelight glow. I'm going to show you two lip options today. First is the dark lip. So I'm going to go in with the lip liner. It's called Heartless. I'm going to line my lips and also fill them in. Right over top, I'm applying Woo, which is the wine shade, and this is pretty much the look with a dark lip. It's very bold, very dramatic, so it's perfect for those who are a bit bolder and braver. Now the second lip option is softer, of course, and I use the same lip liner again, and I've used the color Scrumptious, which is the peachy nude, and I actually mixed in a little bit of the wine shade to create more of a lighter pink. So here is my completed look using the Sonjdradeluxe Deck of Scarlet palette. I hope you guys enjoyed the look, and if you want to check out more about this new makeup subscription service, I'll leave all the links down in the info bar below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!